Hey everyone, Tom with ZenLord Pro here. This is a short video on how to take some shortcuts with ZenLord Pro via our Action Center. So with our earlier versions of ZenLord Pro, some of the feedback was it took too many steps to do any given task. And that's why we created some shortcuts. And you can find that here with this orange button that says Take Action. This brings you to our Action Center. And as you can see here, there's 13 different shortcut buttons to easily get your tasks done. I'm going to briefly go through each of these. The first one is the Invite Applicant button. If you click this, you fill out the form and you invite someone to apply to your property. The next is the New Tenant button. You click this, it brings you to the New Tenant form. You fill this out and you've created a new tenant on your ZenLord Pro account. The next is adding a new property. After that is adding a new unit. And then we have Collect Rent. Collect Rent is one of the most important forms and highly used forms that we have on ZenLord Pro. Our rent collection automation is done through what we call leases and our lease accounts. So if you're going to collect rent and click this button, it's going to bring you to the new lease form. Here is where you're able to set up your tenants for rent collection. There's a whole different video just on this form called How to Collect Rent with ZenLord Pro. You can find that on our YouTube channel as well. But I wanted to show you the shortcut of how to get to this form right from your home dashboard via the Action Center. The next two buttons revolve around maintenance. You can add a new vendor and you can add a new work order simply by clicking this button and filling out the form. These next two, new property revenue or new property expense, that's where you can add any revenues or expenses that you've manually collected for your property. This would be examples such as advertising fees, common area fees, laundry room revenue collection, things like that that more pertain to a full property and not a specific unit. Whereas these next two, new charge and new payment, that's going to be for specific lease accounts. So let's give you an example. If you need to add a charge to one of your tenants' lease accounts, you simply come to this Action Center, you click New Charge, and you'll see here you have the ability to fill out the property, unit, and choose whose lease it's for. So I'm quickly able to add a new charge to Joey Maurer. I can choose what it's for instance, a lease violation. I can add the amount. I can click Create and add this charge to his account. As you see, successfully created the charge. And now that charge is on Joey Maurer's account. So back to our Action Center. If I wanted to record a new payment, if that charge or any charge was paid outside of ZenLord Pro via cash, check, or any other means, I can still record that in ZenLord Pro for my record keeping, and I do so by clicking on New Payment. And the same process that I did for a new charge, I'll essentially reverse and do that again, recording the payment on that charge. So I select the property, the unit, and the lease, and then I can select the charge. So remember, we just created that lease violation charge. It's unpaid right now, $95. I'm going to select that. You select the date they paid it. You can write how they paid it, enter who paid, the amount they paid, add a description if you want, and click Create. I've successfully created the payment. So just like that, from my Action Center, I quickly created a charge and I quickly recorded a payment on that charge. Again, the only time you need to record a payment on the charge is if it's paid outside of ZenLord Pro. If it is paid through ZenLord Pro via ACH or credit card, then it's automatically recorded for you. The last two items in our Action Center are a new document. If you want to add a property document, that's for your own storage. Sometimes people upload mortgage documents, lease documents, anything that you want to have stored in one spot. You can do that here. And you can add your bank account for rent collection here by clicking Add Bank Account. So there it is, a quick, easy video showing you how to take shortcuts with ZenLord Pro via our Action Center. When in doubt, click the Take Action button and see if what you need is there first. As always, if you have any questions, fill out the help ticket and we'll make sure to get you in the right spot. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.